answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth.
Welcome back, everyone. It is Monday. It is time to get down and talk about SHTF. Welcome back to the Prepared Mind channel and the preparedmind.club. Now, folks, we had a big event happen over the weekend. We didn't get to talk about it last night too much at the zoo, and we had a fabulous turnout at the zoo. Over 750 people live, like an hour and a half in. It was one hell of a good show. I hope you catch a rerun, maybe even watch it twice. Now, what am I talking about? Heroes of SHTF. No, I'm not trying to glamorize it hitting the fan, folks, but there will be heroes. Now, every time we get one of these mass shootings or attempted murders by these left-wing lunatics, and folks, they're always left-wing lunatics. Every time there's an attempt by one of these, the media goes nuts. See, we need to get rid of guns. Well, several months ago, we had a woman defend people who were getting shot at by a lunatic who was shooting up, I believe, a graduation party. And the media completely ignored her as a hero because she pulled a gun out of her purse and just took out the bad guy. Well, we have a similar situation. At an Indiana mall, a shooter came in, a lunatic, no doubt a wacko socialist looking for some love and attention. He went to the food court, right? That's where people congregate. They all go to the food court to get food when they're eating. So there's lots of people densely surrounding them. And he had several magazines and some sort of assault-style weapon, I'm sure of it. But the media is silent, folks, because there's a hero in this story. There's a hero in the story, folks. Now, Mayor Mark W. Myers wrote in his Facebook post, right? Someone we are calling the Good Samaritan was able to shoot the assailant and stop further bloodshed. This person saved lives tonight. On behalf of the city of Greenwood, I am grateful for his quick action and heroism. Damn right. Damn right, folks. Understand there are heroes out there. It is SHTF. Whether you're looking at it from Cerveza bug or economic standpoint, whether you're looking at it because of the war in Russia, Ukraine, the rest of the world, whatever the reason or reasons, you're seeing the SHTF out there. There are heroes. It is SHTF, and there are people who are starting to step up, right? Greenwood Chief of Police, Jim Eisen, did a media briefing from the parking lot and said that the real hero of the day is the citizen that was lawfully carrying a firearm in the food court and was able to stop the shooter almost as soon as he began. So a couple of people were killed, but a 22-year-old, folks, a 22-year-old who was legally carrying was the real hero of the day, right? 3 were killed, 2 were wounded. But hey, the media said, wait a minute, this is a gun-free zone. This guy should be prosecuted for violating the gun-free zone rules. Unbelievable, folks, where the media wanted to go with the story. Well, the national news did not pick it up. Because what are they going to say? Oh, citizen stops massive killing effort. Everyone should carry guns. No, they're not going to run that headline. So instead, it's silent. But folks, I want to take this one event here and kind of expand on it. What about you? Once again, folks, SHTF, the whole world, we are not spectators. This isn't a sports game, right? It's not football. It's not baseball. We're all participants in life. SHTF has happened. And if you're caught in one of these shooting scenarios, you bet you realize you're in the shit. If you've got a gang of people, gaggle of geeks coming down the street, kind of like the cul-de-sac commando had to deal with the McClotskys in St. Louis. They're coming down the street. They're threatening to burn your house, kill your pets, kill you, whatever. All of a sudden, you are in SHTF and you're up to your neck in the threats and the danger and everything else. All of us, folks, are going to be put in a position to be heroes of SHTF. Whether it's helping out with food, you're a hero, right? Whether it's helping out in a medical emergency, you're a hero. Whether it's self-defense, as in this case, right? We all are going to be in the position to be heroes. No medals conferred, right? No ribbons, no badges. You're just going to be making it. This is what's coming, folks. More of this sort of stuff, right? Does it have to be a mall shooter or a school shooter to be significant? No, it doesn't. Does it have to be like the other day we reported on the burglar or team of burglars that got in a shootout with a armed veteran wearing his PJs and flip-flops, right? Went out and had a gunfire exchange in Georgia, right? He stepped up and had to be a hero for his family, himself, and his neighborhood. It's incredible, folks, what is going on in this world, right? We're all going to be put in this position because the government is absolutely failing us. Absolutely failing us. Mark Levin just did a piece on how the Biden administration is intentionally destroying our economy, that the techniques that are being used and the reasoning behind the destruction are Marxist. When it comes to law enforcement, prosecution, crime, and the judicial system, we're seeing a complete turnaround in many areas. Some areas are going hardcore to the left, and you can't stop them. I mean, in other areas are going, we love freedom and liberty, and your rights come first, like Polk County, Florida, where Sheriff Grady Judd is sheriff. And folks, you have a right to defend yourself, and it's even encouraged that you defend yourself. But if you recall back, if you will, recall back to 2020, we had riots in multiple cities. We had busloads of BLM and Antifa being carted around the country, taken to many different towns, little rural towns, big cities, where they caused trouble. They felt out America. They wanted to get an idea of what America's attitude would be. Right? They tried guilting everyone into taking a knee, and sadly, many people took a knee to that garbage. Other people said, not a fucking chance. But what we discovered is, yeah, there's not enough law enforcement. Law enforcement is good for a peaceful society. Law enforcement does absolutely no good in SHTF. It can't. There are not enough of them. And so we discovered right away that you and I, right, the people, the patriots, those who love their country and are willing to take action, are going to end up being the heroes of SHTF. Think about your role. What are you willing to do? Right? Imagine being in this food court in this shopping mall. Right? Put yourself in that one man's position. He got up that day. He got dressed. He decided, I'm going to carry my legal, lawful firearm, and I'm going to carry it concealed, not to scare anyone, right? This guy just put on his gun, just like, well, I'm going to be there just in case. Well, just in case happened. What would you do if you were standing there watching some lunatic start shooting his gun? Bam, 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 right? He's shooting. Right? You're going to pull. You're going to jerk that pistol and you're going to put that person down. Right? You're not signing up to be a hero. You're a just in case hero. This guy was a just in time hero. And we can all be that person, folks. You can be that person for self-defense. You can be that person for something medical. Right? Someone has a heart attack. Someone suffers a serious injury. If you know medicine, you can be there Not because you wanted to be that hero, but because you're put in that position, folks. And I think that's where real heroes and patriots kind of come to an understanding. Where were you in the time of need? Right now, we're here talking. Right now, we're here talking about SHTF and what's going on out in the world. But every day when you go out there, folks, you're exposed to it. We all are. What is going to be your response? Right? Nobody that I know of ever goes out looking to be a hero. But it happens, folks. And I think the further we get into this, as the economy continues to come down, as inflation continues to go up, as the lawlessness continues to be, permitted by Democrats and encouraged by the socialists, as this stuff continues, we're going to have more and greater issues, right? So again, how do you deal with it? What steps do you take? Right? Chance favors the prepared mind. That's where having a plan comes in. If I'm going out in public today, am I going to a place, right, that has a lot of people? Does that increase my exposure to a mass shooting event? Yeah, it does. Should I carry on that day? Well, thankfully, the hero of the day up there in Indiana, right? Thankfully, he did. And the criminals are going to discover, folks, that the more of us are legally carrying, lawfully carrying, exercising our Second Amendment right to defend ourselves, others, and the country, they're going to find it a lot harder to find the, They're going to find it a lot harder, right, to find the courage to go to a mall and shoot up a bunch of innocent people. That's what this person's intent was, to go shoot up a mall full of innocent people. They're leftists, folks. They're socialists. This is what they like. It's what they like. All righty. I'm going to let you go on this one. We got more things to talk about. Got another video. We got our standard monologue and Q&A this afternoon. So check on back, and I'll see you when you come there. Thank you for signing up at thepreparedmind.club and checking out just the great selection of prepping and SHTF items we have there. You guys be cool. Chance favors the prepared mind. Aren't you glad you're a prepper? Semper Fi, and God bless America.